You damn sure gonna see if you play this game. I know that for a fact.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm already streaming. What the fuck happened? Look at this shit. I'm streaming.
To the 26-yard line.
I'm streaming right now, folks. Yeah. I ain't got no fucking Hello. Yeah.
Now Jackson on first down. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to dump it underneath. Now second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw the double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
I want to see you. Oh, what?
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, he was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To the air, Jackson following the pick six. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ingram again, a first down carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. second down. Ingram. Oh, he's got some breathing. Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash at the 1. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first carry down. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes, and this one caught by Travis Kelce. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story.
23 yards, the final tally.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. Down is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
The Chiefs going that.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there. But that's caught at the 25.
Oh, they didn't see that, huh?
Touchdown.
You tricky your ass.
Brown, 75 yards.
You bring your ass up there. Try to go out everything.
Football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD, for Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better, but the bottom line
I got more out there, Leo.
Boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. For Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Pick!
And a throw there.
Damn, dog.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
Get to me right now, Leo.
Force, and he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Look sweet, Leo. Look sweet, Leo.
Now it's Mahomes again. That one complete to Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. He likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him. He'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point.
This is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Right here, I got it.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Hill shedding the tackle. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Mama!
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete to tight end Kelsey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hello.
So
Hello.
with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Oh, that's 5 more per.
And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half.
I don't know. He ain't gonna beat them people anyway. Them people gonna add people too. Who?
KC offense out of the huddle.
Oh, that was
the
what it
next
was?
drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin to throw.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
What color? What color team you talking about?
That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
that team up pretty
change
tough.
things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mahomes into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. When they get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's
okay. Yeah, I ain't really do. He just ain't got the people.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And it'll likely be an Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl after 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year. And I know you're going to let us know.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Got one, ain't it?
To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
Y'all almost had whatchamacallit. Out of Kansas City. Oh, wow. Yeah.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Why we gonna let Cooper play?
That's fielded in the end zone.
They game over with now.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
The blue though, yeah. That shit over with. They just lost. Clipper them, what?
Offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception,
you want
interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I thought they said Clipper would come back.
On first down, it's
Williams.
That's
it. One Clipper turn 15.
Well, they're hoping in the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Wait, versus here? Yeah.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes.
I don't know let that shit go down like that, bro.
Into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I don't believe in that shit. Yeah, man.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 46 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson buying time to his left. And shedding his way forward. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Keep fucking blitzing.
Jackson, 84 yards. As his guys are able to regain the
Show your
lead.
ass about blitz.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 31, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Pick. Come on, man.
But it's incomplete.
Bullshit.
So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down 4 late, gotta go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes gonna go on 4th.
There we go. There we go.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Matt Judon. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty? I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Hill on the return. There he goes right side. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken the lead.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late. But now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets them a first down. Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Flushed out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout.
Bro, how is that a pressure kick?
Left. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt.
Fuck him.
I thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
man.
The other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. First throw in overtime now for Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but now it'll be third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, got to stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? This pass going to be caught by Hardman. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for the Chiefs' first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs' first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their
Shake that egg.
Like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is, will that chance ever come?
And an alley to run. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage. On 3rd and 1, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Block on the fucking screen.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us.
That one like that safety back.
Dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
I'm supposed to be in 93 though.
For us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women.
Nah, that's whatchamacallit.
Brandon Gaudin.
That's Earl Thomas. He's too fucking slow. That's why I'll never have him back though.
The Chiefs victorious here, as we say so long.
I ran a cloud defense, bro. Huh? Man. Damn. Oh, I gotta find another fucking offense, bro. They ain't have enough read option in there and shit. I should have just tried to keep going to score dog, but I was too fucking scared. My man kept dropping that pick, bro. Damn, dog.